aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Dumped off to his running back. Said the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. He finds Neighbors right side. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey, 380!
Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
280! Go, 14. Go. Screen it.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They are now set for 1st and 10.
Cut! Move the team! 18. Split!
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Green 80. Start.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos, nothing.
Gano ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Nix from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here we go on fourth, mix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Wilson now from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A handoff to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down, here's Russ. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Hold up. Go, 14. Touch 50, touch 50. Start.
Another try following the sack. He's going deep this time. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gano adds the point after. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Broncos, nothing. Rams Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
First down, ball at the 36. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He finds space into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Play action with Mix. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it in close.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos start to fight back with their first points in this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Cross is going to cook here. It's caught right side by Johnson. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
380. 40.
Here's Wilson to the air. Hits his running back. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
What? Good job, flying 90. What?
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
What? 280.
From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
What? Booker T. Good job right there.
To throw, here's Wilson. The throw is caught. And in, touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Into a crowd and intercepted. That's Justin Simmons.
Now, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
What? Look for signals. 315.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Lady! Good job right there.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Green 80!
Russ now from the gun. Has his man, it's Tracy. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now here's Russ. That one connects. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's going deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Giants watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touch. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Green 80. Yo, body.
Throwing is Wilson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. The Giants using their 1st time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Russ. He finds Neighbors right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Wilson now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for 4th and 3.
315. 36 power. Start.
Russ is cooking again. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Blue 15. Start.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Having gained about a handful there. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
2nd and 4. Forced out to his right. Oh, Wilson fumbled it. This one bounces out of bounds right at the line, so it'll stay with the offense here.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing, Out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Dumped off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issue.